Welcome back to Jankowski Speed and Off-Road, and today I'm going to go over tools that I take with me when I'm driving my old junk around. I actually finally put together a kit after years of just throwing a bunch of tools in your car and hoping that you have what you need. And there's been a few times where I've ran into where I don't have zip ties or something dumb like that. So I decided to grab one of these cases from Harbor Freight. It's the Apache 4800. It's a decent size, not super cheap. They're like, I think normally around 60 bucks, but they're supposed to be waterproof and all that stuff. So if you throw it in the back of a pickup or if it gets rained on, the stuff in there is not going to get wrecked. But we'll open this up here and see what I have and kind of go through it. And I'm sure there's stuff that I'm missing here, but this is stuff just to get you home or get you somewhere to actually fix it the right way. So I'll open it up here, and I do actually have, I've had this thing for, I bet the better part of 18 years. Yeah, I'm old. An ATD socket set that comes with SAE and metric, and you can see they fell out in there, but yeah, 3/8 drive. This will work for just about anything you need. Where you need sockets, obviously you probably can't change a tire with that. A pouch with metric wrenches. These are just Harbor Freight wrenches, so whatever the kit comes with. And then the same with this other pouch. And these pouches I got from Harbor Freight too. A lot of this stuff's gonna be from Harbor Freight. This is SAE stuff. Just a bunch of combination wrenches. And of course you have your zip ties. I think these are 11-inch zip ties. One of these containers to hold like fuses and butt connectors, stuff like that. You know, just some random stuff. I need to get some glass fuses just because a lot of the old stuff I have still has glass fuses in it. So it's a little organizer for that. Of course, a first aid kit, because you just never know. Some gloves, got the high vis ones. Stuff that actually work really well. These lashing straps are really good. So say if anything's falling off, these work pretty good for that. That would have worked really well when the front bumper of my Camaro was hanging off. Instead, I used my shoelaces. Side cutters, needle nose, Teflon tape, just some generic black duct tape, electrical tape, and of course, like electrical tester, and a cheap knife, little thing of WD-40. There's actually a lot in here, and a light. You know, a lot of times you use your phone anyway, but it's nice to have that light. Little tire pressure gauge. Oop, some just cheap channel locks. Crescent wrench. A vice grip. And of course you have to have just a combination screwdriver. This kind of has most everything you need unless you need a stubby, which probably wouldn't be a bad idea to throw just a stubby, like a Phillips and straight blade. Little hacksaw. And the nice part about this is, and this is more for Chevy guys and stuff like that, so you can take this hacksaw blade out, say if you're changing a fuel pump on a small block Chevy, that rod keeps falling out. You can actually take the blade, shove it in there, and then put the fuel pump in. And that kind of keeps the rod from falling out, which I've done that quite a few times. That helps a lot. And of course, it'll help to have a little hacksaw anyway. Spark tester for checking if you have spark. Some jumper wires. These are like 36-inch jumper wires. Really handy. And then a tire repair kit, just in case you have any issues with that. So this thing actually fits quite a bit, and it still has a lot of the foam in it. Obviously, there's no jumper cables in here or anything like that. I usually bring a jump pack with, but wouldn't hurt to have a set of jumper cables. So yeah, this thing carries quite a lot of stuff, and it's kind of nice to be able to just, you know, if you're going from car to car and you're gonna go drive somewhere, you don't have to sit and put all your tools together. You just have a pre-packaged set of tools. You already know you have them, and it's already in a case. You could just throw it in your car, truck, whatever, and you already have it. Obviously, like I said, you don't have jumper cables, and you don't really have the stuff to change like a tire. You don't have 1/2-inch drive, you know, sockets. I suppose you could add that to it, but it's already getting kind of tight. But yeah, that should be about everything there. And let me know what you would put in your kit. Put it down in the comments. Let's see what you guys can come up with. Thanks for watching.